Okay, so brief recap on this house. Overall, it's in great shape. The outside, there's really not much you would have to do unless you're going to be replacing windows, or possibly if the garage does not have an overhead garage door opener, you might put that in there because of the size of that door. It'd be very difficult for people to lift that up and down every single time they had to pull in. So that would be the first thing to check for outside stuff. Some landscaping, cutting some bushes, trimming some trees, things like that. Outside, that's about all you really have to do is just kind of clean it up. Inside, it really truly is, paint that almost the whole house. Brand new bathrooms in the first floor and the basement if you're going to redo the basement one. Other than that, it's carpet, paint, maybe refinishing the hardwood floor in the dining area, new flooring in the kitchen. But you're painting the cabinets in the kitchen, new countertops. Upstairs is pretty much just pure carpet and paint. I mean, taking some stickers off some doors, things like that. Maybe, again, replacing any windows that weren't brand new. But that's about it. And even the windows that are here, we probably don't have to do that. I mean, they're probably in good enough shape. Double check there's no broken glass. Double check that all the storms are working properly. And you probably are fine with what's in here right now. Overall, this is not a huge rehab. The basements, the decision would have to be made. Do you finish the one room that's pretty much finished and maybe just replace the drywall and the insulation behind it just to get rid of any moisture, put some plastic in there, things like that? Or do you just tear that out and make it into a normal basement? Also, the one concern is that one wall, or actually a couple walls that you can't see. Um, I think they're probably fine, but you never know that until you actually see it, so you might have to at least open up one part or two parts of that wall to double check that. So with that being said, overall this is a fairly easy rehab. I'm going to actually be going home here in a little bit with the kids, and I'm going to do the scope of work or not the scope of work, the actual price estimates on the rehab of this house, kind of see where it's at. I've been told 12 to 15 is what their opinion is, and I always like to double check that, but it might not be that far off. So that's about it for right now. Check back in a little bit for the pricing of the rehab.